If you're considering withdrawing from your 401k before you reach 59 and a half, you're probably worried about the 10% early withdrawal penalty. This can hit your savings hard, but today I'm going to show you how to avoid that penalty and access your funds without the hefty fee. Now, before we dive into how to sidestep that 10% penalty, I want to quickly mention that if you're serious about protecting your wealth, especially as a retiree, you should click the first link in the description. Thousands of Americans are discovering how gold IRAs can protect their savings from inflation and market crashes. If you've got 100K plus in your 401k or IRA, or even more than $5 saved, this guide is a must-read for you. All right, let's get into it. First things first, if you're under 59 and a half and withdraw money from your 401k, you usually face a 10% penalty on top of the regular income tax. But don't worry, there are ways to avoid that penalty, so stick with me. The first strategy is the rule of 55 odds. If you're 55 or older and leave your job, you can withdraw from your 401k without the 10% penalty. This only applies to the 401k with your most recent employer though, so keep that in mind. But if you're already 55 or older, this can be a game changer. Next, there's substantially equal periodic payments, or SEPs. This is a little known method that allows you to start taking money from your 401k without the penalty as long as you stick to a set withdrawal schedule. SEPs must be done for at least 5 years or until you turn 59 and a half, whichever is longer. This method gives you more flexibility, but it does require some careful planning to avoid penalties. Now, if you need the funds for medical expenses, you may be in luck. If your withdrawals are used for qualified medical expenses that exceed 7.5% of your adjusted gross income, you can avoid the 10% penalty. Of course, you'll still owe regular income tax on those withdrawals, but the penalty is avoided. Another option for retirees who are under 59 and a half is using your 401k funds to pay for a first-time home purchase. You can withdraw up to $10,000 without the penalty if you're a first-time home buyer. This might be a great option if you're planning to downsize or buy a new home in retirement. If you're facing a disability, you're also exempt from the 10% penalty. If you become permanently disabled, you can access your 401k funds without paying the penalty, though you'll still be responsible for income taxes. Lastly, you can use a 401k loan to avoid the penalty. Many 401k plans allow you to borrow up to 50% of your vested balance or $50,000, whichever is less. While this isn't technically a withdrawal, it can help you access funds when you need them. The key is to pay it back on time, or it will be considered a withdrawal and subject to penalties. Now, if you want to secure your financial future, gold IRAs are something you should definitely look into. With the current economic volatility, having your retirement savings in gold can be a strategic move. It's one of the best ways for American retirees to safeguard their wealth from inflation and market swings. If you've got 100K plus in your 401k or IRA, or even $5 in savings, I highly recommend checking out the free guide in the description below. This guide shows you why thousands of Americans are turning to gold IRAs as a safer, more stable option for their retirement. To recap, you can avoid the 10% early withdrawal penalty by using strategies like the Rule of 55, SEPPs, qualified medical expenses, first-time home purchase, disability, or a 401k loan. But remember, gold IRAs offer an amazing opportunity to protect your wealth for the long term. If you want to dive deeper into how a gold IRA can help you protect your retirement savings, be sure to check out the free guide. It's perfect for retirees with over 100K or more in their IRA or 401k, or those with significant savings of 5 plus. Click that link in the description, and let's get you on the path to a secure retirement.